Ever wondered why some older people seem to live fuller, healthier lives while others struggle? What's the secret behind those who age with strength and wisdom? Well, it's not magic. It's about the tough choices they make, the habits they build, and the mindset they carry with them as they grow older. In today's video, we're diving into 7 harsh but essential tips that could completely change the way you approach aging. These aren't easy truths, but they're necessary if you want to live your best life in your later years. From mental health to physical well-being, these tips will challenge you to rethink how you live and how you age. So let's get started and discover the key habits that can make all the difference. Tip number 1, don't ignore your mental health. As we age, it's easy to focus on physical health, but mental health often takes a back seat. However, the truth is, your mental well-being is just as important, if not more so, as your physical health. Staying mentally active can help you stay sharp, connected, and engaged with life, whether it's reading, learning new things, or even solving puzzles. Keeping your mind busy helps prevent mental decline. But the harsh truth is that mental health issues, like depression or anxiety, can sneak up on you as you get older. You might start feeling isolated, lose interest in things you once enjoyed, or feel overwhelmed by changes in your life. These signs shouldn't be ignored. They are often the first red flags that something deeper is going on. The reality is, mental health can decline subtly as we age, and sometimes it's easy to brush off feelings of sadness or frustration as just part of getting older. But this is a dangerous mindset. Ignoring mental health problems or hoping they'll resolve on their own can make things worse over time. Mental health decline is not inevitable, but it is something that demands attention. Just as you would see a doctor for physical symptoms, seeking support for your mental health is equally important. If you're feeling mentally drained or disconnected, it's essential to stay engaged with hobbies or activities that bring you joy and fulfillment. Try learning something new, whether it's painting, writing, or even taking an online course. Keeping your mind challenged can make a world of difference. And remember, it's okay to seek help when needed. Talking to a therapist or counselor can provide valuable insights and coping mechanisms. There are also many support groups where you can connect with others facing similar challenges. Never underestimate the power of a good conversation with someone who understands. Taking action and seeking support is not a sign of weakness. It's a step towards living a more vibrant, healthy life as you age. Tip number 2. Stop worrying about the good old days. It's natural to look back on the past with nostalgia, remembering simpler times or milestones in your life that made you feel truly happy. But there's a harsh truth we must face. Constantly reminiscing about the good old days can actually hold you back from enjoying the present and finding fulfillment in the future. When you're constantly living in the past, you're not fully engaged with the life you're living now. That sense of longing for what was can create a deep emotional gap that prevents you from fully embracing the opportunities around you. The emotional toll of living in the past can also lead to feelings of sadness or regret. You might catch yourself thinking, "I wish I could go back," or "Life was better when I was younger." But the harsh reality is that no matter how much you reminisce, you can't turn back time. Instead of letting those thoughts consume you, focus on what's right in front of you, the relationships, the hobbies, and the joys that exist today. Constantly dwelling on the past not only steals your happiness, but it also prevents you from growing. You can't build a new life if you're stuck trying to relive an old one. So, how do you stop the cycle? Start by creating new memories. Focus on building relationships with your family and friends, and embrace new hobbies that ignite your passion. Whether it's taking up a new activity, traveling to places you've never been, or simply spending time with loved ones, there's so much life to be lived in the here and now. The key is to shift your mindset. Don't measure your current happiness by the past, but by what you're able to experience and enjoy today. The good old days can live on in your heart, but they don't need to define the rest of your life. It's time to start living in the present and making today the foundation for even greater memories. Tip number 3. Don't rely on others for your happiness. It's wonderful to have a support system, family, friends, loved ones who care about you and can be there when you need them. But here's the harsh truth. Relying too much on others for your happiness can lead to disappointment. No one else can truly make you happy if you aren't already content with yourself. The older we get, the more we realize that while relationships are important, they can't carry the full weight of our emotional well-being. If you put all your hope for happiness in the hands of others, you're setting yourself up for heartache. People change, circumstances shift, and sometimes even the best intentions can fall short. The key to lasting happiness is self-reliance. You need to cultivate joy from within. It's about finding fulfillment in your own life, regardless of whether or not others are there to support or cheer you on. The harsh reality is that no one can be there for you all the time, and life doesn't always go as planned. If you don't learn how to find happiness on your own, you risk feeling lost or alone when others can't meet your emotional needs. So instead of waiting for others to fill that void, focus on building your own sense of joy and purpose. Start by finding happiness in the simple, everyday things. Maybe it's sipping your morning coffee in peace, taking a walk in the park, or diving into a hobby you've always wanted to explore. Personal passions, whether it's gardening, painting, or even writing, can bring a deep sense of satisfaction that no external source can replicate. By nurturing your own interests, you build a strong foundation for happiness that doesn't depend on anyone else. So, stop looking to others to make you feel complete and instead, focus on finding joy in the things that are entirely within your control. You'll be surprised at how much peace and contentment you can create for yourself, no matter your age. Tip number 4. Let go of grudges. As we grow older, we accumulate life experiences, some good, some not so great. It's natural to feel hurt or angry when others wrong us, but holding on to grudges is like carrying a heavy weight that only you have to bear. The truth is, harboring anger or resentment doesn't hurt the person you're angry with. It hurts you. Physically and mentally, holding on to negative emotions can have a serious impact on your health. Chronic anger and stress are linked to high blood pressure, heart disease, and even sleep disorders. And emotionally, those feelings of bitterness can rob you of your peace, making it harder to find joy in your everyday life. The harsh reality is that it's easy to carry grudges, especially as we age. Maybe someone wronged you years ago, or a family member hasn't apologized for a past mistake. But every time you replay that anger in your mind, you're only hurting yourself. The person you're upset with likely isn't affected, but you're allowing those unresolved feelings to poison your well-being. It's crucial to understand that holding on to resentment keeps you stuck in the past, preventing you from fully embracing the present and moving forward in life. So, what can you do to let go of those grudges? The first step is acknowledging that forgiveness is a gift you give to yourself, not the person who wronged you. It doesn't mean excusing their behavior or forgetting what happened, but it means releasing the grip that anger has on you. You can start by expressing your feelings, whether through writing a letter, talking to a counselor, or simply reflecting in your own journal. This act of emotional release allows you to process your pain and gradually let it go. Forgiveness doesn't happen overnight, but it's a powerful step toward reclaiming your peace and mental well-being. Remember, by letting go of grudges, you're freeing yourself from the weight of the past, making room for the happiness and health you deserve in the present. Tip number 5. Don't let physical decline stop you from moving. As we age, it's common to experience some physical decline. Joints may ache, muscles may weaken, and energy levels might not be what they used to be. But here's the harsh truth. Giving in to those changes and living a sedentary lifestyle only accelerates the decline. The more you sit still, the faster your muscles weaken, your flexibility diminishes, and your overall health deteriorates. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking, "I'm too old to exercise," or "I can't move like I used to." But those thoughts are the very things that hold you back from maintaining your independence and vitality. The truth is, the body thrives on movement, no matter how old you are. Regular exercise, even in later years, has incredible benefits. It strengthens the heart, improves circulation, enhances flexibility, and helps maintain bone density. But perhaps most importantly, it boosts your mood and mental health. Exercise doesn't have to be intense to be effective. You don't need to run marathons or lift heavy weights. Low-impact activities like walking, stretching, or gentle yoga are incredibly beneficial and can be done at your own pace. These activities help improve mobility, reduce stiffness, and even ease symptoms of chronic conditions like arthritis. The key is consistency. It's not about pushing yourself to extremes, but about making movement a regular part of your routine. Start with small steps, literally. Take a short walk every day, stretch when you wake up, or try a beginner yoga class. Even light movement can help you stay strong and flexible, preventing further decline. The longer you remain active, the more you'll preserve your independence and quality of life. So, don't let physical limitations stop you from moving. Find activities that work for you and make them a part of your daily life. It's never too late to start, and every bit of movement is a step toward better health and a longer, more fulfilling life. Tip number 6. Stop making excuses for bad health habits. As we get older, it's easy to let small, unhealthy habits slip by, whether it's indulging in junk food, staying up too late, or skipping a workout. But here's the harsh truth. These bad habits, no matter how small they seem, can have a cumulative effect on your health. As we age, it requires more effort to maintain a healthy lifestyle, and that effort starts with self-discipline. It's tempting to say things like, "I've earned the right to relax," or "I'm too old to worry about this now." But the reality is, aging doesn't give you a free pass to ignore your health. In fact, as we grow older, our bodies require more care, more attention, and more conscious effort to stay in good shape. The need for self-discipline in maintaining your health, especially when it comes to diet, exercise, and sleep, cannot be overstated. When you were younger, your body may have bounced back more easily from unhealthy habits. But that's not the case as we age. Poor diet choices, lack of exercise, and insufficient sleep can quickly lead to serious health issues, from weight gain to diabetes, heart disease, and chronic fatigue. It might feel easier to give in to temptation or to make excuses. But remember, each day you ignore, your health is a day you're making it harder for your body to stay strong and healthy in the long run. So, what can you do to start making small, actionable improvements? Begin with your diet. Try swapping out processed foods for more fruits, vegetables, and lean proteins. You don't have to overhaul everything at once, but small, consistent changes can have a big impact. Focus on improving your sleep by creating a bedtime routine that allows you to rest deeply and consistently. And don't underestimate the power of regular physical activity, whether it's a daily walk or doing gentle stretches in the morning. These small steps add up to a big change over time. Stop making excuses and start taking responsibility for your health. The effort you put in today will help you enjoy a healthier, more active life in the years to come. Tip number 7. Accept that aging is not for the weak. Aging isn't for the faint of heart. It's tough, no question about it. As the years go by, we face physical changes, loss, and the realization that time is moving quickly. But here's the harsh truth. You can't avoid aging, and pretending it's not happening won't make it easier. Instead of resisting the inevitable, it's time to embrace the process with resilience and strength. Aging requires mental fortitude, the ability to face challenges head-on, adapt, and keep going. It's not about avoiding the struggles, but about learning how to navigate them with grace and purpose. Resilience is key when it comes to aging gracefully. It's easy to fall into a mindset of defeat when faced with health issues or limitations, but those who age with vigor and strength are the ones who don't back down in the face of adversity. Aging demands that we accept the challenges it brings, but it also offers opportunities to redefine ourselves. Those who embrace this process see aging as a new phase of life, one where there's still room for growth, learning, and living with purpose. Resilience isn't about being invincible. It's about having the courage to keep going despite the obstacles. Think of the elderly people who defy the typical stereotypes, those who keep learning new skills, who volunteer their time, or who continue to travel and experience life with excitement. Look at people like 80-year-old marathon runners or spry grandmothers who take on new hobbies like painting or yoga. These are individuals who show us that aging doesn't mean slowing down. It means adapting, embracing the challenges, and finding new ways to live with energy and purpose. Aging may not be easy, but with resilience and a positive mindset, you can continue to thrive and live a fulfilling life. Aging may be tough, but so are you. Conclusion. Aging may come with its challenges, but it also comes with the opportunity to live with purpose, strength, and resilience. The harsh truths we've talked about today are essential for aging gracefully and living your best life. Remember, it's never too late to make changes that improve your health, happiness, and longevity. Thank you for watching, and if you found these tips helpful, I'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below. Whether you're feeling inspired or just want to share your thoughts, are you ready to embrace these harsh truths about aging? Comment. If you're committed to taking charge of your health, or comment 0 if you're ready to let go of old habits. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more wisdom and advice. Until next time, stay strong and keep thriving.